What's up guys, and welcome back to Gabe Miller Music. Bit of a weird video today, bit of a quicker one. This is an idea that I've had on my list of ideas genuinely for years, because I have access to this really old Casio keyboard and wanted to try to make music with it. A lot of it sounds fairly janky, but there's quite a bit of features like hidden in here. And so I thought it'd be fun to make something kind of retro sounding. And so when the Circuit Tracks came along with all the functions that it has for dealing with external gear, I figured this would be the perfect time to make this tiny device talk to this excessively large device and try to make some music with it. The weird thing I've run into is that this seems absolutely dead set on accepting every single MIDI channel from 1 to 16. I can't figure out a way around that. So we're just going to have to deal with that. There's going to be some weird like ghost notes playing in the background, but mainly I'll be using MIDI 1 as the way to send note data to this thing, at least on purpose. So let's get into it. I have some beats I was kind of working on this morning that I figured would be good candidates for playing around with this. So this is just the default grand piano sound. Let me get rid of the reverb. Right now, what I want to do is sidechain this aggressively to the kick. So I've got this house thing going on. A fairly basic little beat. Watch what happens when I bring in the synth track. Hear how it's triggering like some percussion thing? I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get it to stop doing that, so I'm just going to mute this track and act like it never happened. The actual triggering of it works perfectly. Like, the piano sounds fairly cheap. I don't think I'd use it in a proper mix, but it sounds sampled, and that actually works to our favor here. I should also note, it is velocity sensitive. You have to hit it pretty hard to get it to go all the way, so let's just go for it. There's a little bit of delay going on here. That's interesting. It might just be the swing. So that's fun. It does sound a bit cheap, but it does get a pretty good piano sound into this thing, at least for something that doesn't need to sound all that realistic. So let me go to this lo-fi hip-hop thing. So you can hear the difference here when this is turned all the way down. Super dry. It's already trying to double up everything. It sounds kind of cool, but it is a little bit frustrating. And like, this is not a viable setup. Not really. Like, I wouldn't recommend this thing at all. It goes for like under $200. You could probably find it for well under that. I did not buy this. I got this from a family member who has had it presumably for ages. And I thought it would be a cool idea for a video. You've got controls over like attack and decay and like synth stuff, layering multiple things. Like, it's cool for what it is. I'm not trying to like talk trash about it. So the first thing I want to do is just copy this stuff over. Send it up an octave, maybe. That's not quite doing it for me. Let's do something properly different. And then I was playing around with the pads earlier. Like, check out this sawtooth lead. See, this is what I was thinking it would be kind of cool if I was to like record like a really, really cheesy 80s part. Like the part of 80s music that most of us synthwave producers won't even touch. Record something like that and then like slow it down, pitch it down, and make some like fake vaporwave. That'd be kind of dope. That's not what we're doing today, though. Today we're looking at pads. So warm pad's pretty good. 296. That's actually usable. Also something like, I think Cosmic Voice was pretty good. That one's kind of neat. There's also Polysynth Pad 297. Still pretty dated, but the warm pad's actually usable, especially in the context of a mix where it's not like taking center stage. Actually don't know how I feel about that. What about Sweet Pad? Okay, I can actually vibe with that. And then I want to sidechain this. That resonance gets kind of piercing at the very top there. So I gotta be kind of careful. I mean, let's go into the synth parameters, see what we can tweak here, if it'll let me. So what about that? So let's hear that. Okay, that's a bit much. That's actually kind of tight. That one's working for me. One more thing I wanted to try. Let's do some actual synthwave. That stupid drum track. See, that really enhances the 80s feel. All right. See, now we're talking. See, now this is some proper 80s. But with more sidechain, because I'm me. Some more reverb. Bit messy in the low end area. Let's try another synthy thing, because if we can get some proper synth bass into here, it's over for y'all. Do I dare use the sawtooth lead again? Sounds like a fart, but mellower. See, that's a bit much. Space voice. That's what it is. Here we go. Vintage synth brass. Let's do that. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna end with this. It's a bit harsh, but it's not bad. Not a fan of that kind of metallic reverb tail thing. I think that's actually this built in. Let me see if I can turn that off. Oh, that's much better. Then just crank the reverb on this. You hear the other drums triggering. That actually sounds kind of tight. Okay. Short video today. That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Much more of an experiment, a little more casual. If you'd like to see some more polished Novation Circuit beat making videos, you can click or tap up over here somewhere where I use some stuff where you can actually do a bit more sound design from scratch. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with a new video in a little bit.